Before we start this video, I just want to say thank you guys for the love and support on my last video. It means a lot when you guys took your time and went out to subscribe to different artists that I had on my list. And I will make a number 2, but for today, I'll be doing something else that you guys might like. So thank you guys so much. My last video will be in the description below. On to the video. Cartoons. Love them or hate them? They always have some way of getting into your life. No matter what it is, you always have that one show you love. And for me, I have a list of those cartoons right here with me. And today, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be going over the cartoons that I love. Some of them are hidden gems and others are just shining so bright like a star. So make sure you get your pen and paper and write down all these cartoons. You ready? Let's begin. First on our list is
I wanna stay with you on Summer Camp Island.
I'm a big softie for cartoons, and especially when it comes to Summer Camp Island. The art style and the stories being told are just too relatable. Let's go over the art style. There's not a lot of bright colors. It usually uses dark and plain colors, but that makes it really just pop out for me for some reason. Even though it's not bright, it has a lot of good texture and shading. It's like a picture book, but it's animated. Each and every character just pops out at you. And talking about characters, they're really relatable, especially Hedgehog and Oscar. I'll just go down the runway with you with these two characters. Oscar is timid and shy, but really likes to talk about what he loves to do. He's very passionate, and he's generally the friend that will be on your shoulder if you need anything. On the other hand, Hedgehog is the creative, smart, and just all out there character. She loves making new friends and just experiencing new things. These two characters have basically the polar opposite of personalities, and yet they work well together. They're still friends, and I think that's a really good meaning in a story. Even though two people can have different personalities, that doesn't mean they can't be friends. And I think that's what Summer Camp Island's just main focus is. That you can be friends with anyone and you can solve problems with anyone. Don't do it by yourself and you always got it. Make sure you go watch this cartoon. It has 6 seasons and the last season will be in 2023, season 7. Don't miss out on this cartoon, guys. There's only once in a lifetime experience. On to the next cartoon. Next on our list is the Owlhouse. Almost everyone and their mother, actually no, scratch that. Everyone and their grandmother knows about this cartoon, and I think for a good reason. The story and the art just kicks it. It just kicks it out the ballpark, or knock it out the ballpark, whatever you like. Almost everyone and anyone made a video on this show, so don't worry, I'll just be brief with this one, but I hope you guys can still learn from something what I say. Let's talk about the art style. The art style generally feels like a mystical place, where I opened up a little fantasy book and I lost myself in this world, and in this world has one of the best magic systems ever. It's understandable and I can comprehend each and every step, and with every spell and every potion and just anything that is magical, it is so done well, fluid, and just beautiful. I also love the characters. Each and every character feels like a piece of a puzzle to the story, where if you don't have all the puzzle pieces, you can't really build that puzzle. But for one of the characters we'll be talking about is Luce. Luce is the most main character that you can relate to. She has a hard time making friends, a hard time showing her creativity to others, and just feels isolated. I think everyone here can agree that it's hard making friends sometimes, and it could be really scary. You don't want to say the wrong thing to give the wrong impression, and you don't want to mess up. But if you keep trying and you find yourself in the right place, you will meet new friends. And that's what the story tells. I genuinely think that the Owl House is one of the best shows that can teach you about being friends with people. It has 2 seasons and season 3 is on its way. I don't think I need to tell you guys to catch up on this because you probably have. On to the next one. Next on our list is Craig of the Creek feels like a planet, and the gravitational pull of it just is so strong. Like, I'm talking about magnitudes of how strong it is. Like, if we went into Craig of the Creek and we picked out any random character, it would feel like you just picked a character out of real life. Like, this is Sims, but reality. Before I start going on tangents on why I love this cartoon, let's talk about the art. Each and every scene feels like the creek gets bigger and bigger. We already know that the creek is really huge, but every single time we get to look at different places of the creek, it just feels like a playground that's just 10 times big. Like a urban city, but just with trees and grass and bushes. Nothing feels like it's out of place, out of the ordinary. Everything feels normal, just like the characters. Now, I'm just gonna say this. The cast of characters of Craig of the Creek is so colorful. You have so much diversity, diverse sexuality, just diverse everything. And it really talks about the heavy topics while also being funny. There's always a lesson to be learned in Craig of the Creek, no matter what. Maybe it's silly, maybe it's serious, and maybe you just might grow from it. When I say there's so many relatable characters in Craig of the Creek and diverse, I mean just about every bit of words. We have Chelsea, JD, and Craig. Each and every character feels different and doesn't feel forced. It feels natural and just a good story overall. Guys, this is a cartoon that you need to pick up. It has 4 seasons and the 5th one is on its way. Are you guys really gonna miss out on this cartoon? Make sure you go check it out. Next on our list is Deadend Paranormal Park. Oh, this cartoon has been on my list and I've been meaning to make a video. So if this gets to like 5 likes, I'll make a video on Deadend Paranormal Park. And the reason why I love this cartoon is that it has a lot of good representation. It has representation for autism, trans people, people who are gay, genuinely everyone. Even a dog that's a demon that can talk, you know, we're out here these days, you know what I mean? And the character development goes hard. Also, I love the just cartoon feeling. Like, it can be really creepy at times with how heavy and like detailed the background is, and sometimes it can be really light and just bubbly. I really love the cartoon, but let's just go over the art style. Like I said in the beginning, the cartoon can feel scary at times, but that's the point. And then sometimes it can bring out the creativity in each area of the park. Sometimes the theme rides feel dangerous, and yet it looks so fun. Sometimes the mansion looks creepy and decrepit, and then sometimes it feels cozy and like, whoa, I want to live there. Honestly, I feel like you can have any type of emotion with it. Meaning that you can really just feel the emotion that it brings with it. So anything can be versatile. Same thing with the characters. You can put the characters in any type of situation and you can just have that same type of feeling with them. Basically being relatable. And the character that I relate to is Norma. She has Asperger's and I have Asperger's as well. And so when you see like representation for that, it genuinely feels good. It feels like an ability being unlocked. It feels like an avenue that you never went down. It feels good to know that there's representation out there for you, and I'm honestly happy about this cartoon. It has 1 season and it's on Netflix. Season 2 is coming around sometime. If you guys do miss out on this cartoon, I'll probably end up making a video about it. But with all that out the way, let's get on to the next one. Last on our list is Jellystone. If you want to talk about some hidden gems, then this is the biggest hidden gem I ever talked about. My first ever theory video had 2,000 views, and that's only because people rarely talk about this show, and it kind of makes me a little bit sad because there was a lot of effort in this show, a whole bunch of effort. This show could have turned into one of those cash grabs where it's really terrible and you know it's only going to sell views because it has terrible jokes. But it doesn't. Each joke is wackier than the other and very unpredictable. I'm kind of sad that no one really came to this show and grabbed onto it. Little tangent here, but I remember someone on Twitter saying that this show was kind of ass and they didn't understand the hype for it. And they said all the other original shows suck. First and foremost, you're talking about other original shows like Summer Camp Island. This is the most mid opinion I ever saw. I ratioed them so quickly because I didn't understand why someone would say something so blatantly rude. Okay, I'm done. Go check out my Twitter. Please go check out my Twitter, please. Alright. Let's just get to the art style. Oh my gosh. I love the art style of this cartoon. If you mix the words bubbly and pop, you're getting an explosive cartoon, and that's just what it gives to you. It gives me an excitement. It makes me want to bounce every single time I see a character. It's genuinely a fun time watching. Each and every character is wacky and unique. It feels like you can put yourself in how funny they are. Some might be really funny and smart. Some might be really funny and slow. Some might be really funny and just funny, you have comedic timing. You have every type of just comedy in a cartoon, and I'm kind of sad that not a lot of people know about it, but maybe, hey, this is the cartoon that might be for you. It has 2 seasons, and season 3 might not come out because of not that many people gravitating to it. So let's hope that you guys can boost the sales for it. Maybe, I don't know, but make sure you go check it out, please. And that was the last cartoon. Did I do this at 1 a.m. at night? Yes. And am I suffering for it? No, because I am getting good enough sleep. And I'm just saying this because it's pretty funny. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. And thank you for all the fan art again. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you. Thank you for all the fan art. Genuinely, your support means the world to me. If I can't even make these videos without you guys supporting me, or I'm gonna go bonkers. I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna go. You thought I'm gonna say my last name, but I will never say my last name in a video. And if any of you clip me saying my last name in a video, I am going to hurt you. Don't do it. All right. Thank you. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you. And goodbye.